it looks like as of late, I don't have patience for anything anymore. Like, the littlest things are pissing me off, annoys me, and I just don't have tolerance for nothing and nobody. You know, been living this life for longest and always going through some crap and always being alone, always going through some shit. And, people always trying me and testing me, pissing me off, and they're going on my nerves. Family is going on my nerves. Women are going on my nerves. Cashiers are going on my nerves. My coworkers are going on my nerves. My boss, my job, this life in general. I don't know, man. I'm so fed up with everything. And, I don't know, man. I'm getting older too, and nothing positive happens in my life. And, I'm trying to change my job. Now I'm looking for another job. I filled up some applications. So far, nothing. I'm going, knock on their door to get a job like that. They're always telling me, we're not hiring at this moment. Oh, just leave your number. Whenever we need somebody, we're going to call you. AKA, they're never going to call you. They always say, I don't think you're going to be qualified for the position that we were asking for you. I'm like, you haven't even... I didn't even work there. You haven't even, put me through a test or something, so you'll see, how am I working, how's my job is, and all that stuff. But, it's just one of those things, man. Finding a job is a freaking hassle. I'm getting pissed off for that too, because I'm trying to change this job that I'm at, because I don't see myself being at this job for too long. And I'm at that breaking point, man. I'm at the breaking point at this job. Everybody over there is against me, and they try to set me up as of late. As I just noticed that they try to set me up to get me fired. Or they trying to do something so I will quit myself, And it's just I'm really tired of this word, man. I cannot fit in anywhere. Everybody's just so judgmental. Everybody's so brain dead. And everybody's just hate you for your appearance or for no reason at all, They don't even know you, but they just have such deep hatred towards you, And yeah, I gotta deal with these people all the time for years. I mean, it's just brutal, man. It's just so soul draining, So I'm getting these headaches lately, As of thinking about my job, about my life, how expensive things are. This inflation is on my nerves, man. Everything is so goddamn expensive. I can't even have fun, I want to do something, guess what? I have to spend hundreds of dollars, if not thousands. And I don't have much income myself, I work myself to death. I'm taking a bunch of crap from these normies and everybody around me, and just to survive. And I can't even have fun, I haven't had a good ass vacation. I haven't had I want to travel, man. I want to go see other countries, man. And this US is so depressing, man. US is so cutthroat, and over here everything is getting worse. and people are getting worse. Economy is getting worse. Inflation is getting worse. And, the price of everything is getting worse. Women are getting worse. And it's just like what kind of life is this shit, Like, living a life of solitude and inflation. You can't even, you just work your ass off just to pay rent and pay bills, and that's it, and there's no source of income. Once in a while I want to treat myself to a nice place, but it's just like, it's so expensive, man. I don't have much savings. And my family is getting on my nerves. They're always like try to put me into like situation that I would leave. And even though I'm contributing something to the household, and they still want me to leave, and they don't value me. They just like, they get bothered. It looks like everybody's bothered for my existence. Everybody's getting annoyed just looking at me. And every time I go out, I get this disgusted look in people's face. And it's just so brutal, man. It's just so brutal. Like, it just like makes you not do anything. It just makes you wanna like rot. And I don't blame people who snap. I don't blame people who are in this position, like they go ER or they snap on somebody. But I know it's not the right thing to do because they have a lot to lose. But they're at their breaking point, man. They're at their breaking point, and they couldn't take it anymore. They couldn't take this shit anymore. And they just snap on somebody, or they do some dumb shit that, puts them in a bad situation. But at the same time, I completely understand. Like, these people are just, they don't have anything to lose. They already lost everything, and they don't care anymore. I've seen like so many people, they just don't care. They just do whatever they want. I've seen these police cam videos. I've seen these people, they get stopped for a simple ticket and they make it into a felony. They make it into like whole nother like whole nother ball game. Like, what I'm saying? It's just like, it's so bad, bro. It's so bad. And we gotta deal with this shit, man. It's so bad that I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to say. It's just like it was never my choice to be born. It was never my choice to be born. I never wanted to be born to go through this shit. And now I'm here with all these, animals. It's just brutal, man. I don't know what the future is gonna be, though, to be honest. Like, I really don't know. This word is not for the weak. It's definitely not for the weak, This word wants to destroy whoever is weak and cannot handle like BS and all this crap, And I don't know, man. I'm just so sick and tired of everything. I'm sick and tired of people's. I'm sick and tired of people. I'm sick and tired of these jobs. I'm sick and tired of bills, rent, these normies. Everybody, man. Like, I wish like I could go live in an island for myself. I don't give a damn if I wouldn't have food or anything. At least I would have been like stay away from everybody and everything, But this life ain't shit. This life ain't shit, man. There's so many problems, so many things, that you have to deal with. All the bullying, all the anguish, all the stress, all the anxiety that people put you through. It's not fun, man. It's not fun. Ever since I was a kid, I was always getting bullied, and to this day, I remember that. I remember like I was getting bullied constantly, and nothing was getting better. Everything was getting worse, and I'm in my mid 30s, and the bullying still continues. Everybody treats me like a little kid. Everybody treats me like a 13-year-old girl. And I don't know, man. I don't know if there's any way out of this shit. I'm so depressed. I'm so angry. I'm so like mad. Like, it's just. This life is not for certain people, man. This life is only for normies, for Chads, for Stacy's, and Tyrones, and whoever is delusional. It's not for people like me, because people like me, they go through the most shit in their life. This world is definitely not for nice people anyway. This world is like destroying nice people. And the nice people are getting punished. And I hate to see that too. I hate to see like good-hearted, hardworking people get treated like garbage, and they get punished for something it's not their fault. I'm sick and tired of like all these like, all these like pieces of shit people prosper in life. I hate to see all these people who are like complete scum of the earth. They get ahead in life and they enjoying life, why the good people are just suffering and die in silence. I'm sick and tired of this shit, man. And it's just like it. Sometimes I don't want to go out anymore. Like I'm on my time off right now, so I try to like regroup, and I'm trying to get myself together and possibly find another job. Look for another job, but I'm hoping for the best. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. At least like I'm happy. Like I don't see my coworkers, for a week. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm sick and tired of my neighbors. I don't want to see them. Like the other day I was seeing them. I don't say hi to none of them, because like they don't say hi to me. So I was like, whatever the fuck, I don't care. I'm actually starting to disrespect everybody. I don't care anymore. I'm just like, I'm not gonna say hi to anybody unless they say hi to me. I'm not gonna respect anybody unless they respect me. I'm not gonna take anybody seriously just like they don't take me seriously. I'm not gonna like smile at nobody. I'm just gonna walk around with the chip on my shoulder. And I don't care. I know some people like it, because they want to see you down and out and shit. But I don't care, man. I'm not happy with my life. Like, I'm 33 years old. I haven't accomplished anything. I don't have anything, man. I don't have nothing. All I have is a leased car, and a crappy job that I try to quit, and nothing else, man. Just a little tiny saving for the dark days. But other than that, I don't have nothing, man. I don't have nothing for this life. I don't owe a property. I don't have no friends. I don't have no women like running after me. Like I don't have nothing, bro. I don't have nothing. And every day is isolation. Every day is just the loneliness. Every day is just you know, every day is another bill. In the mail. Gotta every day is another problem gotta solve. And who wants to live like this, man? I hope this world crash and burn one day, and I want to see it, but I don't know if my life is gonna be that long. I don't know if I'm gonna live that long to see it, but I wish that would be my dream, bro. That would be my dream if this life crash and this entire world just crash and burn, and all the bad people like getting burned alive, and suffer. But I don't think I'm gonna see that day, bro. But it's just brutal, man. Just brutal. This life takes a toll on you. It's like you just want to chill. You just want to chill, live your life, but nobody's letting you, bro. Like you can't just live your life. You gotta follow the norms. You gotta follow the trends. Everybody's like fucking addicted to social media and their smartphones. Everybody's so fucking brainwashed. You can't talk to anybody. You can't be cool with anybody. You can't crack a joke with anybody. Everybody's so serious. Everybody's just, they want to fuck with you, but if you fuck with them, they have a problem. And it's just like, you can't do shit. You can't do shit. Everybody's so full of hate. Everybody's just so selfish, and everybody's so arrogant, and everybody's walking around like they're the best thing ever, that happened on this earth. But, they ain't shit, man. They're just brainless NPCs waking up, go to their bullshit ass job, and for some reason they think like they're better than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, you're not better than everybody else. You're just a programmed robot. That's what you are. You're not better than me. But yeah, this is the life that we're living, in 2025. Women are unbearable to be around. You can't have like no type of conversation with them. You say the wrong thing, and all of a sudden they just, the whole facial expression changes and stop talking to you and all that crap. And me being like a 33-year-old who never had a girlfriend, and never experienced anything good in life, and I never had women around me like that anyway, so obviously I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm so inexperienced that sometimes I'm just looking at myself. I'm like, how did I make it this far? Sometimes I'm questioning, like, how did I make it this far? Like, at the age of 13, I tried to commit suicide, but for some reason I didn't do it. At the age of 13, I already knew my life was over. But for some reason, I'm still here. And ever since I was a kid, I knew I wasn't gonna fit in. Ever since I was a kid, I knew, like, I was destined to fail. Like, nothing great will happen to me, even though if I bust my ass and shit. Ever since I was 13, I knew I couldn't fit in with nobody. I cannot fit in with nobody, man. Like, with no race, with no people, nothing, man. Shit, sometimes not even my own community, you know, in this black pill community, you know. Sometimes I feel like I cannot fit in this community. Some of the people in here are so like fucking brainwashed, and they're so fucking delusional that, you know, you'd be like, how come you're a black pillar, bro? Like, are you pretending to be a black pillar so you just be here and, you know, talk down on people like me? If you're like that, you should get a life, bro. You should, like, you know, you should do better. You know. But I don't know, guys. I'm so fed up with everything. I'm having constant, like, bad, like, nightmares and all that stuff. You know, I have like, it's lately it's been hard for me to sleep, you know, because I'm always thinking about shit, you know, always thinking about this life, like, what's gonna happen to my life, like, in the next, like, 2 or 3 years, like, what's gonna happen, you know. And life is not getting better, definitely, you know, life is always getting worse. And, you know, I don't know, guys, but I'm gonna leave it over here.